welcome. So today we've got a quick class for you just to get a well-rounded practice, hopefully a little bit of exercise and strengthening today. We'll wind down at the end. So let's find a comfortable seated position, rooting evenly through the sits bones. Feel the gravity, the weight of your seat, rising from the base of the spine, all the way up through the center of the crown. Let the shoulders quiet. Begin to deepen the breath. The facial muscles soften, the jaw relaxing. Maybe taking the breath to the back of the throat, slightly constricted, and an Ujjayi breath. You can continue this breath throughout practice. Balanced, centered. Let's inhale, taking the hands up overhead, bringing the palms together, reaching up through the fingertips and stretch into the heart. Exhale, hands sink down, heart center. A deep breath into Om. Inhale, your fingers rise. Turn the palms away. Imagine opening a light between your hands and clearing your space. Take the fingers down to the floor. Let the chin sink down to the chest. Lifting back up to center. Take the hands to the knees. Drop the left ear down toward the left shoulder. Let the right shoulder relax. Deep breath here. Feel the muscles of the neck begin to release. We'll inhale back to center. Exhale, right ear down toward the right shoulder. Waking up those neck muscles. Gently lifting back to center. Imagine a beam of light from the center of your crown to the sky and drawing some circles on the ceiling. You can start really small if you have a lot of neck tension. Smoothing through this motion a little more slowly than you would naturally maybe want to make neck circles. Just alive in the motion, present in the motion. If you find too much tension, let's bring it back to center, reversing directions. And if you find that you have an impasse, too much cracking or popping, for one thing, make sure that your neck is long, you're seated tall, and then maybe pause and breathe just into that tension. Roll all the way back to center. Take a few shoulder circles, releasing, holding in there. Hands to the knees, let's follow the heart forward. Inhale and exhale to round. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale to round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift and hold. Exhale and round. Breathing back into the shoulders, we'll come to center, taking the right hand to the front of the right knee, leaning down into that shoulder just a bit. A good stretch. Rolling it back. Other side, we'll take left hand to the front of the left knee and bow. Roll it back. So if you're up on a block or a blanket like I am, let's move it aside at this point. Coming down to the back. Let's begin hugging the knees into the chest and let the shoulders relax. The back melts to the floor and we'll take a little shift side to side. And we'll hug that right knee in close. And if possible, hovering the left heel off the floor. We can wiggle out the toes, circle the ankles here. Good squeeze of that right thigh to the belly. And then drawing, if possible, knee toward the nose up toward the knee. I guess the knee a little closer. Deep breath. One more deep breath in. And release. Let's switch legs. Pulling that left knee in close, hovering the right heel. Again on the side, if you want to take a little circle of the ankles, wiggle of the toes, the shoulders relaxed. And then drawing the nose up toward the knee, sinking into the low back. Let the breath roll easily through the body. And releasing back. So now we'll hug the right leg in and extend the toes up toward the sky and walk the hands up the leg. We're just warming up here, so just gently pull that leg in toward the body. Don't worry about the shape you're making. If possible, reaching a little through the left toes. Don't pull too hard, just softly welcome that leg in. Maybe your edge is here, just honor wherever you find it. Make sure you're getting a soft but noticeable stretch. And then maybe hovering that left heel if that's comfortable. Drawing nose up toward the knee. Sink into the low back. Maybe pull a little bit closer. And release. Let's take the hands up overhead. Other side, we'll catch the back of the left leg, walk it up. Draw that left leg in toward the body, just as far as works for you and your leg and body today. The side could be very different, just listening. Drawing breath through any tension. Stretch a little through the right toes. And then maybe hover that right heel. Hug the left leg in. Full full body breaths. Full deep body breath. And release. Let's take it all out long. And now, working the core, we'll tuck into a ball. And with an inhale, you can either bring the heels and the hands down to the floor like this and then tuck back up. Or if you're feeling strong, hover hands and feet. Exhale. Inhale, stretch, sink to the lower back. Feel your core muscles. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck. On your breath. And tuck. Let's take the head back down. If it's appropriate to your spine, maybe get a little rock going here. If that doesn't feel great, rolling over to one side, making your way up to a seated position. Come all the way up. Let's cross the legs over, take the hands down in front, make our way up to a standing position, and the feet about hip width apart. We're going to hang over the legs. Let it all go, ragdoll. Release the head, shake it out a little bit. Quiet the toes, root evenly through the heels. And then with an inhale, we'll roll it up. Float up into the heart space. And exhale, the hands down. Quiet knees. Root to the earth, we'll inhale and rise. Exhale, swan diving down. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold, stepping right foot back. Left foot back, let's hold plank position. Drop shoulders away from the ears. Reach forward through the crown, fingers spread wide, and roll it back down dog. Press through all the knuckles, feel them evenly weighted. Feel the pads of the thumbs and outer wrist bones down. Rocking into the heart, nice and smooth. Let's take the heart forward just a little bit Elbows hug the sides, hold in chaturanga, and then all the way down, point the toes back and lift. Cobra pose, just to your edge. You may be down here, the elbows hug in and the shoulders drop. Tuck the toes and roll. Let's step the right foot up, drop the left knee and rise. Little arch back, growing into your heart. Take that left hand down, right fingers rise, and then open a little bit. Twisting open the ribs. Bring a little bend to the right leg. Is that the right leg? That's the left leg. Sorry, bring a little bit into the left leg. If you can catch the toes, catch the toes. We'll unwind. Lift the left knee and lightly step up to fold. Let yourself hang over the legs. Then inhale, reverse swan dive and rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Feel your center. Inhale and lift. Exhale, full body exhale. Inhale, palms down, left foot steps back, right foot steps back, holding in plank, drop the shoulders. Now lift the hips back, down dog and press. Rock it forward. Heart forward, elbows in. All the way down, point the toes back and rise. Tucking the toes, lifting the hips, downward dog. Rocking forward. Stepping the left foot up, drop the right knee down. Right hand down, left fingers rise. I may have done something a little bit different on this side. Oh, sometimes the sides will get you. Maybe letting that right knee bend. Maybe catching the toes, welcome the leg in toward the body a little bit. And unwind. Lifting the right knee, stepping lightly up. Let yourself fold one more time over the legs, reverse and rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, long spine. Stepping now or floating, plank position. If possible, we're going to step down, right arm, left arm, and hold. Lengthen back through the inner heel, forward through the crown. Shoulders relax, the navel hugs in. Nice long spine. Nice deep breaths. And we'll step it back up. Right hand, left hand, hovering the right toes. Lots of arm work here. Even if you're shaking, try to stay with it. We're going to take the right knee now toward the right elbow, straight back, right elbow, straight back, working the hip, elbow, back, elbow, back one more time, elbow, back, and down. Let's lift the left toes. One more side. Elbow, back, elbow, back, elbow, back. Elbow, back, elbow, back, and down. Dropping the knees, child's pose. Folding brow down to the floor, let yourself rest. Rising up to the fingertips, give a little press to lengthen the spine. And sweeping the hands around behind the back, let's interlace the fingers, work the shoulders a little closer together and reach the fingers as close to the sky as they will comfortably go, and maybe a gentle shift side to side across the brow. Let's lift our way back up, floating into the heart. Exhale, we'll take the fingers down, rock forward, tuck the toes, downward dog. And then stepping that right foot up. Dropping the left heel, rolling up, squaring forward. So bringing a little quiet to the knees. I'm going to start with a twist, taking the left hand down, right fingers up. Growing out of the left palm, send it up through the right fingertips. Make sure you can take a full body breath. Make sure the shoulders aren't scrunched up to the ears. And then other side, right hand down to the center line of the body, left fingers rise, growing long. We'll take a subtle bend to the knees, rising back to center, taking the left hand toward the right toes. Inhale and rise. Right hand toward the left toes. Inhale and rise. Maybe you're just coming down to the knee. That's totally fine. On your breath, long and deep, all the way up. Couple more times. Drawing the hands up overhead. Let's take a long spine as we work our way down. The fingers come to the floor and slowly dropping the heart in the direction of the floor as well. Maybe catching your big toes, thumb on top, middle finger, pointer finger, grab the bottom of the toes. Maybe you walk your hands back through the legs a little bit, pulling the heart toward the back wall. Nice quiet feet. Steady and relaxed. One more deep breath in. We'll lift forward. Let's take the toes out, the heels stay where they are, and shift your way over to the right. And shift your way over to the left. Breathing into the hips. Right. Left. One more time to the right. Maybe lifting those left toes now. One more time to the left. Again, maybe lifting those right toes if that feels good. We'll work our way heel toe in until you can swivel onto your hip. And then for our relaxation today, or our little wind down posture, let's take a block, or perhaps two blocks, into a forward fold. We'll take the brow into a supported position. So maybe your T is like this. Maybe you can come comfortably down to one block. Just find your edge wherever it is. Play with your props until you're there. Maybe coming to about 70% of your fullest fold. And let the hands, the arms flop to your sides, palms turn up. Feel the gentle weight of your brow and the slowing breath, quieting the backs of the legs. And this is one of those postures that you can do for a much longer hold than I'm going to offer today. If you want to pause the video now and stay for a while quieting here, highly recommend it. For the rest of us, walking slowly our way back up. If you're using block or blocks, moving them to the side. And just a note, you can use blankets or pillows or whatever you have handy for that posture as well. And scooting the hips forward. I'm going to quiet our way down to the back and walk the shoulders away from the ears and take the toes to flop out to the sides. And feel the full weight of your body gently settling back. Feel all the weight of of the muscles hang. Letting go of the eyes and the jaw and the throat, the shoulders, the arms, the hips, the legs. Let the mind be empty. Let the body be empty. Space through the body. As you let go, space through the cells of the body. Deep release of any holding or tension. Feel free to remain in Shavasana for as long as you'd like today. Or pull the knees in toward the body. And slowly, gently rolling over to your side. Pressing your way up to sit. And finding a comfortable seated position, allowing the eyes to close. Absorbing Shavasana, the quiet and the rest. Inhaling hands to the heart. Deep inhale to Om. Om.